So welcome, my name is Mrs. Meyer, and I'm sorry that I couldn't be here with you tonight. I am at my son's back to school night, but I wanted to say welcome to 3D design. 3D design is a combination of crafts, sculpture, and design work. So people who are successful in this class will be doing a lot of construction assignments, a lot of design assignments, things that may use the same mindset as an architect or a fashion designer. We certainly have done everything from calligraphy to paper mache to jewelry. So it is a very fun class. It is a class that it's hard for us to work on some assignments. If, for example, we're working in clay or with wax, it's not something that students can take projects back and forth and work on at home for homework. So studio time is really crucial. So being in class is really, really important. But we do have homework in this class. And one of the ways that we assign homework is with the sketchbook. So I want to encourage you to take a look at your student's sketchbook. Inside the sketchbook, you will find a little sheet that has all of the due dates for the year. So the even day, this is what the journal due dates will look like for this year. So the journal is the thing that your child is going to be using to develop ideas for their class projects. You're going to get a sense of what they're working on in class by looking in here. It's collected twice in 9 weeks. So in the middle of the 9 weeks, more of a quick check. We walk around and just make sure that they're developing the ideas. The sketchbook really is a tool. And if students use it to collect ideas, to research artists, and to think and imagine and develop ideas, then it really does improve the quality of their classroom work. So I want to encourage you to look in their sketchbook, and I want to encourage students to not rip pages out. Even if it's something that's not quite finished or developed, it can lead to something down the road. So, and it's nice for me when I'm grading these to see, wow, this student really did make several pages where they were thinking about this. These were some starts that maybe they didn't end up using, but it shows that they are really involved in the planning and the project. And sometimes when the pages are ripped out, I can't see that. So, sketchbook. Also, the fee for the class is very important because I have to buy a lot of odd materials like clay, stained glass. We do a little bit of everything, so that is really important. So occasionally I'll ask for donations of odd materials, and right now, if you eat frozen dinners and have any of these trays available, please wash them out and send them in. Also, these applesauce containers are really great for paint. That's something that I can use. Shoe boxes, that's something that I can use for storage. But I'll be posting on my website, which you will have availability to shortly. Office supplies are something that I'm offering to students this year. I found that that was something that people would come in during Midlow morning and want to use Post-it notes, and so that's something. If you want to make a donation of a few, like, I don't know, paper clips, push pins, staples, anything like that that you have, even old scrapbook materials like nice papers or hole punches, that would be really helpful too. But feel free to contact me if you have something that you're not using and you wonder if you can donate to our art department. We would love to help you and to have your donation then. So grades, projects, how many projects will my student do in this class in 9 weeks? It varies. Students that are in the 3D1 class will do probably 2 or 3, maybe more than that, depending upon if we're learning a new technique. They may have some preliminary grades. The upper level classes are a little bit more independent this year. I am going to be teaching, they're going to be given some design problems and a variety of materials to work with, so they may have 3 projects that they're working on simultaneously, or maybe they may have one that they're working on for a long term, and there'll be 3 different grades throughout. So things are kind of transitioning, and we're encouraging students to problem solve and use that critical thinking in their artwork too. So that is something you're going to hear a little bit more about this year. So when I grade the artwork, I have students write a reflection about, just kind of self-assessing what skills they were using, what they were thinking about, and that really helps me when I'm grading, and I keep those. It's kind of my receipt of their project. So you might hear them talk a little bit about that. Another thing with the Chromebooks, students are going to be able to create a little website or a blog, and I'm really hoping that if students want to make work outside of class, they can photograph it and share it with me that way. So that's something that we're working on. Digital portfolios are definitely the direction that we're going with AP. And if you are interested, after you've completed level 1, we do have 3D honors. Honors is a class for kids that just really enjoy working on their artwork outside of class, and it is weighted a little bit heavier than the regular class, but it is a little bit extra work outside of class. But if your student is already just really enjoys working with these materials outside of class, then it's an opportunity for them to get more credit. So the last thing that I just want to chat with you about is turning in things on time. If a student is absent, then it is not late as long as they show me the pink slip. Turning in, especially the sketchbook, on time is really, really important. But I like to think of this as my studio workshop, and I really enjoy teaching this class. And if there is anything that you have a question about, please feel free to email me or call, or have your child come and chat with me. I know as we get started in the school year, it's a lot of information, so I'm always happy to repeat information and share assignments. So thank you, and I hope to see you on conference night. Bye.